Progressing swiftly on the build of the semi-factory in our gigafactory in Reno. We've released all our major capital expenditures for that program, and we're on track to start pilot builds in the second half of next year, with production starting in the first half of 2026 and ramping really throughout the year to full production.
Tesla's acceleration of the Semi project signals the company's big bet through their electric truck. The Semi Gen 2 is not just an upgrade, but a complete transformation. This update will redefine efficiency in the freight sector by offering up to 800 miles of range, cutting emissions to zero, cutting operating costs for fleet owners by more than half, and challenging the inherent dominance of diesel engines. So, how superior will the new Tesla Semi G2 be? It's a sad fact that all we know about Tesla's revolutionary vehicle so far is the Gen 1 version of the semi-truck across the United States. And something more special and superior is still waiting for us ahead with a high-end version of the Tesla Semi Gen 2. As Sawyer Merritt, a prominent investor in Tesla, recently confirmed on X, saying, "The Tesla Semis currently on the road are Gen 1. Gen 2 gets launched in the near future as Tesla opens full-scale production in Nevada." How superior is the Tesla Semi G2 in terms of performance? A highly anticipated G2 model is expected to follow soon, complete with major enhancements in battery technology and range. This new version is projected to deliver up to 800 miles on a single charge, thanks to advanced engineering refinements aimed at optimizing energy efficiency. One of the most important upgrades in the Gen 2 model will be Tesla's transition to cutting-edge 4680 battery cells, which could replace the previous 2170s and earlier models. Elon highlighted the competitive edge of 4680s during Tesla's third quarter financial report.
The 4680 will have the Tesla internally produced cell will be the most cost-competitive cell in certainly North America. The 4680 is rapidly approaching the point where it is the most competitive cell. So when you consider the cost of a battery pack fully landed in the US, net of incentives and duties, the 4680 is tracking to be the most competitive.
This battery advancement reinforces Tesla's broader strategy of building an electric ecosystem that's supported by efficient charging infrastructure across the country. Tesla's network of charging stations, powered by solar energy and battery packs, is helping to build a sustainable and reliable charging backbone for the fleet of semis. In the Gen 2 model, Tesla plans to optimize battery technology further by transitioning to internal 4680 cells that are manufactured at Tesla's Gigafactory, particularly in Nevada. This shift will be able to meet its 800 kilowatt-hour energy needs without relying on a bulkier, heavier battery pack, a requirement that would be unavoidable with the previous 2170 cells. This transition not only brings logistical advantages, but also positions Tesla to make these sales at scale in other gigafactories across the US, supporting models like Cybertruck and other upcoming vehicles. So, what exactly can truck operators expect from this new battery technology? Currently, Tesla's semi-battery pack at 800 kilowatt-hours weighs about 10,000 pounds. The max capacity for this configuration is approximately 37,000 pounds, or 16,800 kg. However, once Tesla transitions to the Gen 2 Semi with the next-gen batteries, it's estimated that the battery will hit 900 kilowatt-hours. This boost will allow operators to carry up to 55,000 pounds for the trailer and cargo combined, also benefiting from lighter engine and fuel systems. Semi more than compensates with its fuel efficiency and lower maintenance costs that make it especially attractive for long hauls. With superior battery advantages and field tests have proven Tesla's Semi's durability and efficiency on demanding route, including the steep mountain passes like Tejon Pass and Donner Pass. Gen 1 Semi has surpassed its initial projections, achieving a consumption rate of 1.6 kilowatt-hours a mile, an impressive figure for a heavy-duty truck. In fact, it's been able to cover over 1,000 miles a day, superior to diesel trucks in the Class 8 segment. This is a compelling indicator of Semi's ability to eventually replace conventional Class 8 trucks for long-haul routes. Tesla's fleet has now covered over 7.5 million miles, with one truck achieving 250,000 in just 8 months. With an uptime rate of 95%, this reliability factor alone is a substantial value proposition for trucking companies, as downtime can significantly impact profits. These results underline Tesla's success in developing a high-performance electric truck capable of handling rigorous long-haul demands. The decision to move Semi's battery supply from Panasonic's 2170s to the 4680s represents a strategic shift to prioritize performance and cost efficiency. While the 2170s are essential for other Tesla models, the 4680s are better suited for Semis demanding range and power. Over time, as 4680 production scales up, Tesla can maintain competitiveness while offering superior performance in heavy-duty applications. How is the Tesla Semi G2 design different from the G1? Elon and Tesla are driving forward an ambitious plan to bring the Tesla Semi not just nationwide, but eventually internationally. This marks a critical moment as Tesla readies for a massive expansion, balancing innovation with the need to meet diverse regulatory requirements across different regions. Actually, different markets come with unique requirements: cab size, suspension systems, sleeper cabs, and max payload capacities. In places like Europe, for instance, aerodynamics are prioritized, meaning adjustments to Semi specifications could be necessary to align with local standards. Or even in the US, Tesla Semi also needs to change a bit in design to adapt to each local situation. For example, in northwestern states like Cali and Oregon, a larger cabin size is essential to accommodate bigger freight loads. A robust suspension ensures the truck can handle heavy cargo while maintaining structural integrity. Max load capacity is another priority. In northeastern states like New York and PA, the inclusion of a sleeper cabin is crucial for long-haul routes. The aerodynamic design reduces fuel consumption, enhancing the efficiency of extended trips. Meanwhile, in central and southern regions like Texas and Florida, the Semi is tailored to operate efficiently across varying climates. This combination of a high-efficiency battery system and aerodynamic design ensures energy savings and minimized emissions. After all, Tesla moves towards a full-scale national launch. The Gen 2 Semi, with an anticipated 800-mile range, is positioned to meet those needs by boosting performance and endurance. As Tesla enthusiasts and industry insiders like Sawyer Merritt have noticed, the current Tesla Semis on the road are Gen 1 day cab versions, which, while effective, are still part of the vehicle's testing phase. With the introduction of a dedicated production line in Nevada, however, Tesla's gearing up to launch the Gen 2 model, and that promises to redefine the standard for long-haul trucking. This upgraded model will introduce crucial features, making it more competitive in other markets where driver comfort, aerodynamics, and efficiency are important. The Semi Gen 2 will debut with the sleeper cab, addressing one of the most significant limitations of the Gen 1 Semi. Right now, the absence of a dedicated sleeping space limits its practicality for multi-day routes. Besides, Tesla is also rethinking the Semi's cabin layout to better meet the needs of drivers. While the central driver's seat in Gen 1 offers a wide front view, it limits side and rear visibility. By moving the seat to the traditional left position as seen in most trucks, Tesla aims to enhance driver awareness and control. The new design will likely increase the truck's overall dimensions to fit the added sleeper cab, prompting Tesla to make more modifications to the chassis. Beyond cabin upgrades, the Gen 2 Semi will significantly see advancements in its underlying systems. One major change is to a 48-volt architecture, replacing the current 12 and 24V systems. As Dan Priestley, head of Tesla Semi program, explains, this shift is more than just a simple upgrade, it's a leap forward. The 48-volt system reduces noise, vibration, and weight, streamlining the regenerative braking capabilities and making the vehicle more efficient. This reduction in wiring thickness, weight, and copper usage could result in substantial cost savings for Tesla, potentially translating into a more affordable vehicle for customers. With the need to accommodate a larger cabin, possibly a wider wheelbase, however, Tesla must also address the Semi's maneuverability. A larger truck generally requires a larger turning radius, which could impact the Semi's ease of navigation in tighter spaces. While some limitations are inevitable, Tesla's focus on increasing efficiency and refining design features suggests that they're actively working on solutions to minimize this. Weight considerations also play a role in the Semi Gen 2's design. With a potential shift to a larger battery to support the extended cab, there's a risk of increasing the total weight. Tesla might choose to maintain the 800 or 500-mile range by finding a balance between battery size and weight, ensuring cargo capacity stays high. This trade-off may mean Tesla could lower the range on some configs, aligning with different market options. Tesla's adaptability here signals its flexibility in tailoring the Semi Gen 2 to meet a range of operational needs while keeping long-distance capability as a priority. How is the updated safety standard for the Gen 2 version? During the IAA Transport Show in Germany, Dan Priestley has revealed a game-changing breakthrough. The Semi is the first heavy-duty Class 8 truck to successfully incorporate auto park. This marks a major milestone, especially considering the skeptics around integrating this technology into a long-haul truck as opposed to smaller vehicles. Tesla has developed the auto park feature for the Semi using its Tesla Vision system, demonstrating that this technology isn't just feasible, it can reduce heavy-duty accidents by as much as 62%. Auto Park, already successfully tested on models like the Model Y and Cybertruck, offers exceptional precision and safety. When combined with Tesla's FSD, it takes it to a whole new level. The upcoming Tesla Semi Gen 2 will integrate the latest FSD and hardware, setting a new standard for safety. Building on the foundation laid by Gen 1, Gen 2 will overcome the previous limitations with an enhanced driving experience. Gone will be the days of erratic steering and braking. With FSD supervised driving, Gen 2 will adapt seamlessly to traffic, even on long, steep hills, proving that electric trucks can be just as reliable as their diesel counterparts. One of the fascinating aspects of Tesla's technology will be how the FSD handles situations with varying wheelbase lengths. Not all trailers are created equal, and in the future, some may feature rear axle steering, which could improve maneuverability, particularly in those tight city streets. FSD technology will help trucks deal with nuances smoothly, optimizing performance and minimizing costs. A potential challenge for truck convoys, especially those with a single driver, is navigating through traffic lights. When one truck crosses a green light, the rest of the convoy may get stuck at a red light. However, with a fully autonomous FSD, this issue becomes a thing of the past. Trucks will be able to separate and reassemble as needed, especially on the highway. This saves fuel and improves efficiency, especially on long hauls. Anyone who has experienced the frustration of getting stuck behind a slow-moving truck on a steep highway incline, moving at just 25 miles an hour, will appreciate what Tesla's doing here with Semi. Or in Europe, convoys often travel at 80 kilometers an hour with only a 2 to 3 meter gap between trucks to save fuel. While effective, this tight spacing can be dangerous, especially during overtaking that can be frustrating and risky. Overtaking trucks are limited by strict regulations for speed and company policies, often causing slow, hazardous maneuvers that can disrupt traffic. What is Elon's next plan for Semi G2? Elon is charging forward with plans to bring the Semi to markets beyond the US with a focus on Europe. For Tesla, this isn't just a copy-paste of the American model. Adapting the Semi to meet European regulations is going to require some serious modifications. So, why does Elon want to bring the Semi to Europe? The answer here is pretty straightforward. Europe is a massive untapped market with strong potential for electric vehicles. The region is increasingly prioritizing sustainable transport. Bringing the Semi there will absolutely allow Tesla to capitalize on that, expanding their customer base and meeting Europe's tightening emissions regulations. Musk has consistently identified Europe as the next market for electric trucks, seeing it as a natural fit for Semi's goals. With regulatory pressures encouraging greener transport options, Tesla could gain a solid foothold in the heavy-duty truck sector, a segment where the push to reduce emissions is more intense than ever. A major factor supporting Tesla's European expansion is Giga Berlin, a spacious facility that's already proven itself capable of high-speed production. Elon has pointed out that with Model Y production now stable, Giga Berlin could realistically add Semi production to its lineup in the future. Not only is this factory equipped for large-scale output, but its location near key Europe markets make it ideal for streamlining logistics and reducing shipping costs. The Giga Berlin factory offers Tesla a perfect launching pad for the Semi in Europe. By making them locally, Tesla can more easily comply with European regs while avoiding the costs and delays of shipping internationally. When production starts, Tesla will primarily serve major clients like DHL, UPS, and other early adopters who are already investing in electric fleets. These partnerships give Tesla a strategic edge in this market, providing a solid customer base right from the start. And if the trials and rollouts with major U.S. companies like PepsiCo continue to succeed, it could create a promising path for more expansion into this second market, where the demand for electric trucks is mounting. Elon has confirmed that the new semi-production line is set to go live fourth quarter next year. Tesla will be running this factory alongside the existing one in Nevada, combining forces to deliver an increase in production. This expanded capacity is designed to match a market where demand for electric trucking solutions is growing rapidly and poised to reach new heights in the coming years. The dual production approach Tesla's aiming for is to make at least 20,000 semis next year. But Elon's ambitions go well beyond that, with an eye toward ramping up to 50,000 trucks a year by 2026. For context, that number would represent approximately a quarter of the U.S. heavy-duty truck market, a big share that could profoundly impact the industry as a whole, especially as interest in clean electric trucks continues to soar. Tesla plans to scale semi-production through a staged approach. First, they'll target 20,000 units next year as they test and refine operations at both the new plant and the current Giga Nevada site. Then, by 2026, production should reach the ambitious target of 50,000 units annually. This two-step ramp-up allows Tesla to stabilize and expand production steadily using insights from Nevada that already makes a small number of semis. As production ramps up, Tesla will initially focus on meeting orders from large partners like Pepsi, DHL, and UPS. These major partners are among Tesla's strategic partners, having committed to transitioning to electric. With 20,000 units slated for next year, Tesla is positioned to meet the needs of these core clients, laying a foundation for a broader distribution. However, to meet the demands of smaller operators and independent ones, production needs to hit the 50,000 annual mark that Elon set for 2026. This will be the tipping point that allows major corporations and individual truck owners access to the Tesla Semi. When the Semi was first announced, there was speculation that demand among drivers would be intense. As it turns out, that prediction appears accurate. Everyone wants a crack at this truck. However, it could be a while before Tesla can deliver semis at scale needed to meet widespread demand. Realistically, Tesla faces some operational challenges over the next year. Completing the new production facility will likely take another 6 months. Setting up equipment, training new hires, and refining production line all take time. Plus, the factory's remote location may complicate recruitment, adding an extra layer to the timeline. Barring any other major delays, expect to see the first semi-trucks roll off the line in November of 2025. All this considered, Tesla's decision to go full scale on the production by the end of next year seems pretty realistic. This milestone will mark a pivotal moment, not just for Tesla, but for the whole trucking industry. When these electric trucks enter the mainstream, they'll begin to replace the polluting diesel engines that currently dominate heavy-duty transport, making a meaningful difference in both environmental and safety regulations. What do you think about the new 800-mile range for the Semi Gen 2? Do you think it can replace diesel trucks for long-haul routes? We'd be happy if you left comments about this and hope you experience the utmost relaxation after watching this episode. If you do, hit that like button and join the Tesla Car World community by subbing to our channel. Hit the notification bell icon and stay tuned for any vids coming your way. Your feedback and time are highly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you soon. Take care and God bless.